Hey guys, Fight Kitties here. I'm Lady J.
And I'm Lexi, and it's time for Kickass and Coffee.
It's a busy day in the Wrestleverse.
It sure is, but it always is. So let's start with some fight buzz. We have Cris Cyborg, who claims that somebody privately had challenged her.
What?
So we don't know who it is.
I like a good suspenseful story.
Yeah, I do too. And she actually is going to get a chance to maybe work with an AEW wrestler then. So
I mean, we've had a lot of crossover with MMA fighters. There's like American Top Team.
Yeah.
I mean, Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar are MMA fighters. So can you imagine?
That'd be interesting.
That would be so much fun.
And the current Bellator Women's Featherweight Champion took to Twitter on Tuesday morning to announce that this random person, went up to her in her gym, and she lives in California.
Okay.
So she claims that she just wants to do this behind closed doors.
Who lives in California?
So I was trying to think, but I have no idea.
Yeah, but someone responded to her tweeter. So wait, didn't someone give eyes back at her or something crazy
Yeah, I think it was Thunder. Was it Thunder Rosa?
Ooh,
I think Thunder Rosa commented.
Rosa.
She commented little eyes underneath.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
Is she watching or is she
Is she watching or is that the guest
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, the eyes emoji is a little suspicious.
Well, you know what happened with some other eye emoji was it freaking Ty Conte and Sammy Guevara giving some eyes. So the eyes say a lot on Twitter.
Yes. Emojis speak really loud.
Okay, moving on. So WWE reportedly wants the big beefy boy from AEW, Wardlow.
Yep.
They like them big beefy boys over at WWE.
Yes, and he actually faced CM Punk on AEW Dynamite last night.
Oh my gosh, we're going to be talking about that.
Yes, you can check out our review. And that'll be coming up soon. So CM Punk was crawling on the floor. I really thought that he didn't have this one. He was in pain, didn't think he was going to make it. And then out of nowhere, we get a power bomb from him.
Dude, but Wardlow's the king of the power bomb.
Yeah.
He'll just power bomb the crap out of you all day long.
It was just so unexpected. CM Punk just fought back out of nowhere and pinned down Harlow.
You got to watch it.
Yeah.
You totally have to watch it.
You definitely do.
And then we have MJF.
Oh, MJF. And he's screaming all in Harlow's face, this is a big match. You never win, blah, blah, blah. And I can understand that he people say he pays him and he's under his supervision, I would say. But it was a lot. He was going crazy.
Bad boss. Yeah. Bad bosses.
Yes.
And with WWE having their eyes on Wardlow and MJF treating him like crap publicly.
Yeah. That's really crazy. I mean, AEW is gonna maybe be interested in having his contract with AEW is expiring, right?
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
So I wonder where is he going now? I mean, WWE is trying to always snaggle someone.
Oh yeah, he's I'm gonna take him away from AEW. Yeah. He might be a free agent. He might be on the room.
He might be actually. So, stop working. Hold on 1 second.
Let's see here.
Not sure why this isn't working right now.
We're totally butchering it. We need more coffee.
Guys. This is going all sorts of off the rails. Okay, so Wardlow made his debut in late 2019. So it's still a little under 3 years.
Yeah, AEW's been around about 3 years. He was pretty much on the scene early on.
Yeah, and he appears to be leaving MJF soon.
What's he gonna do?
I don't know.
Can you imagine Wardlow turning babyface?
I know.
It's the idea of Brock turning babyface. You're what?
So we're gonna see if he's I don't know, by himself as a free agent. What is he gonna do? I mean, have MJF in his face.
I can't think of Wardlow talking a whole lot. MJF's the talker, the Mike King, and Wardlow's always been I am just going to destroy you, silent, deadly killer.
Yes. And we have Jonathan Gresham, who joined Chris Jericho on the Talk is Jericho. That's a podcast.
There's so many podcasts.
I know.
I got to listen to all of them. And
every week I'm like, wait, they
There's
have
a
a
new one.
podcast and they have a podcast?
Yeah.
I'm like confused. I can't catch up.
Okay, so they were talking about like the big ROH final battle. I mean, that was a big deal.
Yes.
And then like, you know, his plans to continue defending the ROH title, which he does it a lot. I've seen a lot of title defense matches.
And he had his match that he had with Jay Lethal. Like he had no idea what was going on. He said that like he and Bandido were like originally set to fight, and he got a text from Bandido saying like, "Sorry, amigo, no context."
What the heck does that mean? Like,
Right?
sorry for what?
Sorry for what? Like, imagine you get a text from like a
those
close
stupid
friend.
Post, you're like, okay, drama king, what's going on?
Yeah, so he obviously like any friend is like, "Oh my goodness, like what's wrong?" And then no response.
Just disappeared, ghosted him.
And then he hits up his friend Dragon Lee. He's like, "Hey,
What's
any
going
news?
on?
What's going on with Bandido?" He's like, "Man, he's got COVID."
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks to find out that way.
It does. And Gresham actually didn't know until the day before he left.
I would be worried, like, dude, we had like this epic match and you just ghosted me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's on the plane and he's getting this message like right as he's about to get on the plane, like of what's going to happen. Can you imagine? You have no idea like what your work day is going to look like.
And it's not like, oh, I got like a new report to do. It's like, oh, this huge match is like totally changed.
It's like, you know, really crazy. And the show, like he says, it starts to unravel. And he even then at the show was still like really confused.
It's odd.
Yeah, he felt like he was just like out of the loop. And then like he then discussed like whether he was going to continue to defend his ROH title. And he says that like they haven't given him any direction, really. So he just kind of is taking it upon himself to do what he can, which is like kind of interesting.
I mean, you have to be like a go-getter and like really confident in yourself and what you want to do to kind of hang with that.
Yeah, it's true. He says he's like really grateful for the Ring of Honor and like everything that he's had up to this point. He just is like a little bit lost.
I think a lot of us are a little bit lost, but this hiatus is just making us sick. Going, I don't know what's going on. We're gonna start getting distracted by other companies here real quick.
Yes. And yeah, I mean, the hiatus is just making everybody at like the end of their seat. Like, what are we going to do?
But they are going to come back. They're having that one show in April. So they're not completely gone.
They are not completely gone. And now he's going to get an opportunity to wrestle with like new people, different mindsets. Like, it'll be good for him.
I like Gresham's gear when he comes out. He like has like that crazy octopus beard and he's all like freaky and I love it.
And now time for the morning jab. Crazy.
Okay, I know you were like, what the heck? I'm like, no. WWE is being sued by Major League Wrestling, MLW. You're like, why would like they probably get sued so much more often than we even hear about?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even realize that could happen, but apparently MLW has filed an antitrust lawsuit against WWE, alleging that the company has made ongoing attempts to undermine the competition and monopolize the professional wrestling market. So
it's a big claim.
That's a really big accusation.
I mean, so Fightful's Sean Ross, he like relayed this message that MLW had released, and he was like, all right, according to MLW and former WWE executive informed Vice TV that the chairman and CEO Vince McMahon was irate. He was irritated? I don't know.
Really irritated about like their plans of the
He was like, no, you guys can't air MLW programming on Vice. And so like WWE told Vice to stop working with MLW.
Yeah. And like Vice responded by claiming that the promotion's actions were illegal and constituted an antitrust violation. So they're also agreeing, I guess.
But like, so the statement also accuses WWE of putting pressure on third parties to terminate contracts and potential relationships with MLW. Like, dude, that's crazy. Like mob tactics. Like, are they breaking kneecaps too? Just kidding.
So they're just like going around like, don't work with them, don't work with them. And it's kind of like someone going around being like, hey, don't date this person. Don't date this person. I've dated him. Don't date him. It's like the same concept. So I wonder what this is kind of like, how this is going to unfold.
I mean, I would think that like if they had been on Vice, MLW would be like so much bigger than they are. I mean, they're pretty cool, but like if you're holding them back, like that stifles growth.
Yeah, you're just like, they have all these opportunities that they could be taking advantage of.
And there's probably like financial losses too.
Yeah.
We're like, dude, we like lost all this money. We lost all this.
And WWE has money. There's no reason why they need to be attacking MLW. So apparently the purpose of this lawsuit is just to recover from its losses and, you know, the results that we've had from WWE interfering with, you know, their ability to get promotions and stuff like that. So WWE actually stated in an email that they believe that MLW's claims are without merit and that the promotion intends to vigorously defend itself in court.
I could see how this turns into like a he said, she said, because it's like,
kind of
unless
situation.
It was in paper, it's like, do you have an email?
Yeah.
Do you have any proof of like these conversations?
And like, are they really going to ask someone to testify for that? Probably not.
And they probably wouldn't either.
No, it's really not that. I mean, it's a big deal, but.
Okay, on to some more fluffy news.
Yes.
So Hulk Hogan, again, he makes it to Jimmy Fallon and like
somewhat made it to Jimmy Fallon.
He got mentioned,
yes.
Honorable mention, and he's like, hey, Hulk Hogan, he is the reigning, defending heavyweight champion of Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, that's a heavy title right there.
That's a big belt.
That's a big belt. And like after, you know, we talked about yesterday, he was trending about the vaccines and just crazy. And I think it was funny because it was like 30 seconds that Jimmy Fallon talked about it, but he's like, if Trump gets reelected, then he's going to be the new Dr.
Hulk
Fauci.
Hogan will be the new Dr. Fauci.
I thought that was funny.
All right. See him tearing up his like white lab coat.
Yes. That would be hilarious, actually. It would actually all fit perfectly. Okay, moving on.
Another podcast.
Yes, another podcast. We're looking at, actually, the podcast is called Woo Nation Uncensored.
Ric Flair.
Woo! And looking back at the title drop, he's looking back at
1992.
That was a long time ago. With Bret Hart and WCW going to North Korea. And he's picking up.
They went to North Korea.
Yeah.
It's
kind of epic.
Yeah.
And he was picking up Inoki as his opponent.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know either. That was a long time ago. I wasn't even born then.
Shut up. Like, wait. Oh my gosh, you're totally right.
I wasn't. So probably wasn't even thought about at that point.
Okay. But apparently this was so important he had to bring it up in the podcast, and he was talking about how like he really hurt his ear.
Yeah, he had like equilibrium problems. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I mean, if you get hit in the head too many times, like they're all connected.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I know that a lot of people who like I've done football that I went to high school with, they like have memory loss because they just got hit so many times and so many concussions. So it's a serious thing. So even though they're like beating each other up and we have fun watching it, there's like repercussions like this.
Okay, so when did he drop the title belt though to Bret Hart?
That was in 92.
So he had to drop the title?
Yeah.
Because of this. And
that's crazy.
So, and he was talking about like what happened the night before when he went up against the Ultimate Warrior, dropping him on his head.
Yes, and a vertical suplex, and that's when he got that inner ear thing. So, I can imagine it's just like being off balance. You're like it's like being on
every time I see like wrestling matches where I'm like, I don't think the wrestling's safe. Yeah. Like they're like hurting him too much. I'm like, it's for reals. Like,
and he thought that he was having a stroke. Like he didn't even imagine like the pain that he was going through to think he was having a stroke. And he said that like a little chip of his like ear canal broke off.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is like a really big deal.
But like everyone's like, the Ultimate Warrior is like so awesome. But like, dude, it's not awesome to hurt your partner.
He said that he went to a clinic with his dad and like basically his dad's a physician. So he was able to like get that all checked out, but it didn't heal the way that it was supposed to properly. So, yikes.
What a story.
That is a crazy story. I would have never expected that, honestly. And it's kind of like cool to get to hear their podcast. You get like
Yeah.
a different perspective. Like when I was listening to the Bellas podcast, I was like,
You're like, oh my God, the Bella's podcast.
yeah. I'm like, wait, they had a TV show? I feel so out of loop. I know. I'm still new
It's
to
okay.
it.
You're teaching me stuff. I'm like, yo, duh, you know?
Speaking of the
The
Bellas.
Bellas. Nikki Bella is medically cleared.
Yeah.
She had like a major neck injury.
Yeah, she did. She this week on her Bella's podcast that she's got with her sister, they discussed their announcement and they're going to be entering in the Royal Rumble. So Nikki started off by saying that like she was really shocked that they announced the Royal Rumble women's match
It was
so
supposed
early.
to be a surprise.
Yeah. So like even the OG girls are surprised. Like everybody is just shocked. Feel like they kind of they cut the girls like
They stole their thunder.
They really stole their thunder. Didn't give them a chance to shine. Everybody would have loved not knowing, and then that day.
Yeah. But then Bree's like, well, business-wise, it totally makes sense now.
Yeah.
Because then like the Bella Army can all be like put on notice.
It's like a PR stunt, kind of ish. And Nikki says that she was happy because she knows that, you know, her supporters are going to be there. And it's nice to know they have like a big following, so they'll definitely have their
army.
Yeah.
It's an army.
So, you know, it makes her happy knowing that her Bella Army is going to be there.
Oh, yeah. Now they're all like, oh, yeah, we're getting tickets.
Yes.
Be there. They'll probably be like swarming outside too. Like, where's their butts or whatever?
Yeah.
And do you think they're going to come back?
Like,
I mean, or is it just going to be a one-off at the Royal Rumble?
People asked if this was going to be a comeback, and Brie says that the greatest thing about WWE and like big pay-per-views is like you can have a big comeback for a great night and have fun. And that's where she ended. So I'm like, does this mean that this is your one night of fun and you're not going back?
I mean, her man is like a big deal over at AEW. Oh, the competition.
That'll be crazy. I mean, I think as long as she's cleared.
Yeah, Nikki.
Yeah.
I mean, Nikki's man's not over at AEW, but Bree's man is.
Oh.
Brian Danielson.
That's major drama.
A little bit. And like another person who just got medically cleared, I never got to watch him wrestle. I mean, not like I couldn't. I can go on YouTube and find everything these days.
Yeah.
But the savior of misbehavior, Corey Graves, he's always on announcing. He's like the announcer for WWE. He got medically cleared too. So we might see some in-ring action from Corey Graves.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm happy for him. I mean, he's been out for 7 years.
That's a really long time to be out.
CM Punk was out for 7 years too.
Huh. So we're going to continue. We continue to see him on WWE Raw and SmackDown.
But maybe he'll just jump over the table and get in the ring now.
Yeah. We're just going to have to wait and see. So now for Keeping It Strong style.
Yes. All right. The New Beginning USA card is complete.
Ooh.
The strong title match headlines in Seattle, like tomorrow.
Basically.
That's not tomorrow. It's the 15th, January 15th.
It's basically February at this point.
Oh, God.
After Tom Lawler's sixth and final strong openweight championship defense at Denotation in December against Fred Rosser.
Dude, Lawler and his freaking jorts. He wears cutoff shorts and then he has like identical stretchy shorts, jean shorts underneath.
Yeah.
But he's been dominating forever.
Really?
Forever.
Huh. I've got to see these jorts you're talking about. That sounds interesting.
But like, so he used to, like, he has like his little posse or his stable. And so a couple, like Taylor Rust was in there and he came back and he's like, yay, Taylor Rust, you're back. I love you, man. And Taylor Rust is like, no, man, I'm going to like knock you out with his finisher, the perfect circle, and a declaration that Rust is going to take on Lawler. And everyone's like, oh, snap. Oh, snap.
And Gabriel Kidd will be taking on Fred Rosser because after he lost to Eddie Kingston made Kidd promise that he would rack up the wins.
He's got to earn it again.
Yeah, he's got to.
Dude, Kingston just beat him.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
And then we're going to see Carl Fredericks take on Ethan HD.
Yes.
So we're in Seattle and Defy Wrestling is in Seattle. So we're getting a little like exchange of wrestlers. And then it's his debut for New Japan. So it'll be kind of fun.
I didn't know that. That's cool. And Defy is also sending out Cody Kuhn and Hikuleo.
Hikuleo.
And we've seen Cody on AEW Dark before,
Yes.
actually. So it's not a new face, but
It's always fun.
yes. There's always new and exciting things happening in New Japan.
Strong style.
Yes.
I can't wait till they come out here to Florida.
Yes, that'll be so good. Are they coming soon?
Yeah, in
Really?
March.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Road trip.
And that's it for Kickass and Coffee, you guys.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yes, please take a moment to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And click the link down below for some more videos. Until next time, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Lady J.
Bye.
Bye, guys.